Welcome to this video on understanding financial documents used in the sales process. We will start by using an example of you as a new business owner. Imagine you need to buy a shiny new gadget for your business. You realize that several documents are required. Each tells a story in the sales process. Today, we'll explore important financial documents: purchase orders, delivery notes, invoices, credit notes, and debit notes, and statements. We'll also discuss VAT and its impact. VAT stands for Value Added Tax. Financial documents help track transactions. They enable clear communication between buyers and sellers. Without them, businesses would struggle. Let's break down each document one by one. A purchase order is the first step. It's created by the buyer. This document shows the items, quantities, and agreed prices. The seller uses it to fulfill the order. It ensures both parties are on the same page. Next comes the delivery note. This document accompanies the goods when they arrive. It lists items shipped and confirms receipt. The buyer checks against the purchase order. Any missing or damaged items can be reported immediately. The seller will then issue a credit note to reduce the amount owed on the invoice. On the other hand, the buyer can issue a debit note to send to the seller to indicate that the seller needs to make an adjustment to reduce the amount because of the damaged or missing items from the order that it has reported. Now let's discuss the invoice. This is a bill from the seller to the buyer. It includes item details, amounts owed, and payment terms. The invoice is vital for bookkeeping. It triggers the payment process. A credit note is sometimes issued. If there's an error on the invoice, a credit note corrects it. An error could be due to the wrong price or wrong quantity on the invoice. It can also be used if goods are returned. This document shows a reduction in the amount owed by the buyer or customer. Lastly, the statement summarizes all transactions over a period. It is common to receive statements on a monthly basis, but this period can vary from business to business based on their agreement. The statements includes a list of invoices and their amounts, payments received, and outstanding balances. This helps both buyers and sellers know where they stand at the end of a period of time. Now let's touch on VAT, Value Added Tax. This is a tax added to sales transactions. It affects pricing and cash flow. When issuing an invoice, the seller adds VAT. The buyer pays this, then the seller sends it to the tax authority. Understanding these documents helps avoid mistakes. Each plays a unique role in the sales process. They enhance communication, ensure accuracy, and support effective management. In summary, financial documents are crucial for smooth sales transactions. Purchase orders start the process, followed by delivery notes, invoices, credit notes, and statements. VAT influences both pricing and compliance. Take some time to familiarize yourself with these documents. Understanding their impact will benefit you when processing transactions. Upon receiving the purchase order, the seller prepares a delivery note that accompanies the goods. This note outlines the specific items being shipped, their quantities, and any special instructions. As the shipment is received, the buyer is eager to see if all the items are present. The buyer examines the delivery note closely to verify that every item is accounted for and matches what was ordered. This means that the buyer carefully compares the delivery note with the physical goods, making sure everything aligns perfectly. If discrepancies arise, they report them to the seller, ensuring smooth communication and prompt resolution. With each verified item, confidence builds, and the buyer's trust in the seller can grow, as everything they have received appears to be in order. Once the buyer confirms receipt of the items, attention shifts to the next crucial stage, settling the invoice. The invoice details the items received along with their total cost, specifying payment terms and due dates. The buyer reviews the invoice thoroughly, ensuring that it reflects the correct amounts and any applicable taxes, such as VAT. Knowing that accurate financial records are important for both parties, they take care to note any discrepancies or adjustments needed. This meticulous process reinforces the trust established earlier, fostering a positive relationship between the buyer and seller. Once satisfied with the accuracy of the invoice, the buyer prepares for the payment process. They gather the necessary funds and ensure they adhere to the payment terms outlined in the invoice. This action not only solidifies the business relationship, but also fulfills their obligation as a buyer, demonstrating reliability and professionalism. After processing the payment, the buyer communicates with the seller, confirming that the payment has been executed. This step maintains transparency and reinforces the mutual respect between both parties. As they finalize the transaction, thoughts of future orders begin to form in the buyer's mind, buoyed by the successful completion of this one. The established system of financial documentation plays a pivotal role in ensuring that such transactions are smooth and hassle-free, laying the groundwork for ongoing collaboration and trust. As the buyer reflects on the entire process, they realize the importance of each document in maintaining clarity and accuracy. The purchase order initiated the transaction, the delivery note ensured all items were received, and the invoice confirmed the financial commitment. Each document acted as a vital thread in the fabric of their business relationship, supporting everything from communication to compliance. Moving forward, the buyer feels empowered by their understanding of these financial documents, ready to approach future transactions with confidence and clarity. The foundation of their professional journey had been laid, and they were eager to build on it. As the buyer continues to process the invoice, they are suddenly reminded of the importance of understanding VAT. They remember that the tax adds another layer of complexity to each transaction. With financial literacy becoming increasingly essential, they feel determined to grasp how VAT impacts overall pricing and their future dealings. This newfound knowledge fuels their motivation to dive deeper into the world of financial documents. Financial documents not only simplify transactions, but also serve as critical tools for building lasting relationships. By mastering these elements, buyers and sellers can pave the way for efficient operations and mutual success, ensuring that each transaction is a step towards greater collaboration and trust in the future. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more insights.